The time has come to make a move. If you want to get into the college football playoff, you've got to win big games right now, and we have a clash of ranked opponents coming up in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on the 12th-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. LSU ready to kick it away to get things started. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. This crowd bringing an ear-splitting welcome to their visitors. Back to pass, it's Pavia. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the QB from the edge. And I don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stances, and they come off the ball. That outside linebacker showed you his speed right there.
Off the play fake. Fires to the right. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? He's loose. The 30. At the 20. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver that can do that. That can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because the 1st down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on 3rd down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
He's got it on the move. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Well, they caught the defense off guard with that play right there. Here they are in field goal range. It's 3rd and short. You know, the odds say it's going to be a run. Instead, they throw it. They get a big play now setting up 1st and goal.
Fans are bringing the noise on 1st and goal. They'll run it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You hear a lot of coaches talk about bend, don't break, and it's in these areas of the field down in your own goal line defensively where you want to just stiffen up. And they did a really nice job on 1st down, stopping the run. Here we go on 2nd. There's a good chance the offense tries to run it again.
fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. Fitted in the window for the score.
I don't know how many people expected this to happen, playing on the road in this environment against a better opponent, but they showed tremendous poise in the opening drive. Nice execution. They scored a touchdown. That was big time.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So a drive there of 85 yards, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll run it from the gun. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Trying play action. Gets rid of it. Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Think about when Garrett Nussmeier goes into the quarterback room at LSU, and there are giant murals of Joe Burrow and Jaden Daniels, Heisman winners. Jesse, that's some pressure. But, man, if he can cut down on the turnovers, he might join them.
Yeah, there's no question about it, Reese. This guy has a lot of talent. I really also just appreciate the fact that he's
intercepted for the 11th time. And the pass interference penalty is costly, wiping out the turnover. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
It leads to 2nd down.
The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Might be calling a hot route. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Quickly complete. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. The sure hands, it's Thomas. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
And that's where you got to make this offensive coordinator feel good. You get a completion on a big 3rd down early in the game, and that should give him a lot of confidence calling plays this game.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the defense.
That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Back to pass. Finds a tight end. He's run out of bounds, and they'll say he stepped out at the 27. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On the move. There to make make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. They've got a first down here to open the period. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Got his man. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
And a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
LSU lining up first and goal. Motion from the wideout. They'll try to get it in with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Man, how about that defense on the snap? They are in the backfield with great penetration. Nowhere to go for the running back. That defense was sitting on G, waiting on O.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to go up top. Wide out trying to get it in. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
As they come to the line on third down, already 2 for 2 on this drive, going for the hat trick and the score. A run for the quarterback. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Pollack.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they'd have to go the length of the field if I missed.
Drilled as he throws, and they stop him on fourth down with the heat.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass, and they forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting the drive from their own 1. Using his legs, it's Young. Finds a good hold there and gets 4 to give them a little breathing room out to the 5.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Follows a good block there, picks up 3s out to the 9.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Dropping back, it's Pavia. Puts it out in the flat. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jaw. He's got it, first down and more. And the Commodores get it past the sticks. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about.
Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man downfield. Makes the stop at the 29-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that play. The Commodores are on the move. Defense showing blitz here. Out of the gun to give to the back. Turning it on. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
Looking to buy time. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
Looking downfield on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Nice pickup on the return, and more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that off.
So the first play of the drive starting here from the 45. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Fires to the right. He's got it. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Looking for space. It's Durham. And the Tigers get enough to move the chains. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. They'll give it to the back. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing.
Out of the gun, the inside give. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half.
Yeah, you want to be physical. You want to assert yourselves. And now listen, I know this is a top 5 defense against the run in college football, but you got to believe you can do it and continue to stay balanced and run the football and be physical down here in the red zone.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the 1st without scoring. He might want another play. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Touchdown, LSU! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Man, that is picture-perfect execution by this offense. That is how you close a half. Chewing up some time, getting in the end zone, a chance to tie this up and feel really good about yourself going into halftime.
And he added the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Alexander. Going to try to get it himself. The offense will have to use its 1st time out of the half. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge 3rd down coming. Looking for a man. It's Pavia. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. And the Commodores will bring the punt team onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. To the air on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it inside the 15. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Tiger.
Sometimes it's players, not plays, or sometimes it's both. When you got that guy and you put him in the slot and you let him burn for a go route right past a nickel corner or one of the reserve corners or a safety, that's a great job by the offense, and that speed you can't teach, and that's why he's in the house for 6.
And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he's able to get some positive yardage before he's brought down, and that'll bring us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Commodores will boot it away to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Well, with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They've just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement up front, but they finally got it there, picking up the first. Let's see what happens next.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. So now it's 2nd and long. Making side adjustments here. Now the play fake. Grabbed behind the line. It's Durham. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Listen, if I'm a QB, 2nd down, I want to check the ball down and get a manageable 3rd down. But when this defense is flying around like this, so fast closing out, he got to that running back, got him on the ground so fast, the running back had nowhere to go.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Makes the grab. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. These two just on the same wavelength. They make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And, man, could they have used that? It'll be second down.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week he was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling it, using the whole field, doing whatever he wants, when he wants, how he wants.
Motion from the wide receiver. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown.
Second down pass. Complete to the wideout. Loss of 3. Brings up third down.
The Tigers need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And the returner goes down. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Direct snap. It's Alexander. The Wildcat created an alley, picked up a few, still some work to do for the first down.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you the option, they're trying to make you wrong. The problem is, defensively, you got so much to cover. Nice jump game. Just remember, that quarterback can also stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, and make plays too.
Grab near the sticks. It's Stowers. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. And this guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Pavia. Catch in the middle, it's Sherrill. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
And the Commodores with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Fisher. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. That's what a modern fullback has to do, almost like a tight end, to be able to be there and be available for the quarterback in the passing game, Jeff.
Yeah, you got to be able to do a lot of different things, Reese, no doubt about it. It's not just blocking, but it's lining up at different spots all over the field as well, running routes, and then being a viable option for your quarterback.
Wide open spaces. Oh, he's got some space. The tag. Touchdown Doors. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Men, it just means more in the SEC, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Mississippi State is in serious trouble right now. I'm not sure some folks won't be asking for a refund on their NIL investment. A putrid performance in Starkville. They're trailing by 15 to Florida. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should see.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense.
That's a really nice job holding that pass in, and you think LSU has just been such a breeding ground in recent years for receivers. Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, OBJ, Jarvis Landry, they all have the ability to make a play anywhere on the field, and that's what this guy can do. You can line him up anywhere. He can run routes at all three levels of the secondary. The defense has to know where he is lined up every single play.
Pulls it in. It's Durham. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
Man, a great job by the QB, finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. He wants to change this route. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to fire on second down. This one's complete. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. So we open the final period with a third down play. He's going to look for a man on third and short. Good timing on the quick out. Touchdown LSU! And they've moved out front here in the fourth. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
From inside the 15, here's the return. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Lots of running room. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Commodores come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. To throw, it's Pavia. Makes the catch, it's Sherrill.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Pulls and fires complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And I don't like the play call, guys. Screen pass at this point of the game against the defense, playing big zones, prevent, trying to keep the ball in front. It's just not going to work. You've got to take shots offensively.
The safe call on the wide receiver screen. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And here we go, down the score. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds him out of the backfield. And the Commodores get the first down. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time. And he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll line up for a second down play. On the option. Leaves it with the running back. Oh, better look out. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Commodores.
And I love how this offensive coordinator uses all of his playmakers and all of the speed. This is a guy that we've seen hurt defenses before catching the football, but you can get him involved in the running game as well with the option play. Get him on the perimeter. He's the pitch man. Nobody accounting for him. It's an easy walk-in score for the offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unleashes one. Complete to the left. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Took just one play, and they got it almost to midfield. First down from the 49. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Fires it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
We know about this running back's versatility. He's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. We're able to get the hit, make sure it falls incomplete.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Anderson. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Hoping to help their kicker out with a few yards on third down, because from here, it would be a 58-yarder. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Hoping to help their kicker out with a few yards on third down, because from here, it would be a 58-yarder. Using his feet. Just what they'd hoped for on third down, as they've got a first at the 32.
We talk about quarterbacks having to make quick decisions, and I think you saw it on that play. Nobody open downfield, and he just decided to take off.
LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The offense changing the play. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Grabbed over the middle, it's Thomas. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive yards.
They'll leave it with him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The defense will use a timeout here. There are 16 seconds left to play. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Handoff from the gun. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. The defense uses a timeout, and we are down to 11 seconds left to play. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He can't find enough room. Stopped at the 17, and it brings up a 4th down. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Just drives it between the uprights. They have taken the lead in the final seconds, guys, and the celebration has erupted on the sideline. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Makes the catch down the right side.